What's going on, fellas? This is Urban Red Pill, the channel where we promote men first. And I hope you guys are putting yourselves first. What I want to speak about, and this is something that's been on my mind for the past few days. And before I get into that, I have to reconfirm that, you know, going down this red pill road is a very, very challenging, this is a tough route, man. This is a real tough route. And the reason why I'm saying this is because I've been red pill for years. Um, I, I take my one a day doses, and it just seems that no matter how much you think you got it, you still have a ways to go. And what I mean by that is every now and then I get some realities, some very, very harsh realities, some very, very harsh truths that it just seems to just hit me like a stack of bricks. And I mean, I can't even fathom the life of a blue pillar, a clown gargles on their face. I just can't fathom it because even with me being this far along with this philosophy and this ideology, it is still times, man, where it's like a bundle of bricks that kind of just tumbles down and hit me again with some stuff that I still have not really grasped yet. I mean this to say this. All of us have heard the slogan, the truth hurts. My question is this: if the truth hurts, what is a lie? If the truth hurts, and we all know that that is true, because throughout all our lives, whenever we're faced with certain truths that we know are true, it tends to sting, it tends to hurt. So if the truth hurts, then how does a lie feel? The lie will have to feel totally opposite of hurt, right? So the lie would be the feel good, the happy time, the happy hormones. Those would be the lie because the truth hurts. You know, we can use an example with feminism, right? Or hashtag black girl magic, right? When they say this to themselves or people tell them these things, it feels good. It makes them feel good. They're happy. Hashtag, black girl magic. We all know that that is nothing but it's bullshit. It's bullshit. Now, if you were to tell them, hey, listen, there's nothing magical about the modern black woman, that would hurt them. Why would that hurt them? Because that would be the truth. If you tell feminism or tell feminists that no, you're not strong and empowered, you're in reality, you're really weak and inferior, that would hurt them. Why would that hurt them if it was not the truth? Why would it bother them so bad if that were not the truth? And I've come to a real, real harsh reality that I believe, I believe that everything, everything that we see as a society is nothing but a fucking lie. Even the common courtesy is all a lie. Like when someone comes to you, and this happens a lot, mostly in the States. I don't know about other countries. You have like strangers that would literally ask you to play nice, to ask you, hey, how you doing? Now ask yourself, do they really give a fuck how you doing? Because the moment you go into a conversation about how not good that you're doing, they're going to want no part of that. It's like, okay, how are you doing? Let me play like I give a fuck about you, but in reality, I don't. And that is the truth. The truth is, no one really gives a crap about you. So when a stranger asks you, how are you doing? He really does not care to know how you're doing. He's just saying it to save face, to make himself look like he cares, or she. Social media. Let's just keep it 100. I don't indulge in that. I don't have a Facebook. I've never had it. I, I pat myself on the shoulder for the resolve with that. But I do understand how it works. I see how people post and how people are into it. And really think about it. Social media makes people feel good, makes them feel happy in their world. But if you look at social media as a whole, social media is really a platform full of lies. How is it that you can look at you pull up any social media page. It doesn't matter who it is, it doesn't matter what state it's in. Just pull a page up, and all you're gonna see is happy times, happy food, happy outings, happy life, happy wife. Everything is just so jolly and happy, right? But how is it you can walk out your front door and go on throughout your day and see nothing but misery around you? But yet on that platform, on those platforms, everything seems to be totally opposite. Why? It's because it's all a lie. The truth is the one that hurts. Social media doesn't hurt. The truth hurts. It's like these single mom cunts the first day of school where they're posting, their kids' first day at school, new clothes, new shoes, oh my kid this, oh my kid that. But then when it's time for report cards, you would never see them post those F's. You would never see them post their kid failing in school. They would never post that. Why? Because that platform is just a lie. The reality is not being shown. Why? Because the truth, it freaking hurts. The relationship between men and women. The way it's sold, if you think about it, the main way that they sell it is they sell it to make you feel happy about it, make you feel like that there's joy in this. Your wife is going to be there by you no matter what, through sickness and health, to death do them part. All the little slogans that they use. Your life partner, this is your partner, and all these things, right? Those things are designed to make a man feel good, to make him feel good about joining into this union. Now, what if they were to tell you the truth? What if they were to tell you, hey, listen, she walks in the door as a parasite. You are the host. You are responsible for whatever her complaints are. You are responsible for whatever desires she has. Whatever shortcomings she has in life, you're responsible for picking the slack up. And if you don't, that you're less of a person if you don't do that. If they were to tell you straight up and up front that this is what the deal is, which happens to be the truth, no man will partake in coexisting with the woman, period. What if the men, they tell you, all those, oh, that's my son guys, or that's my kids guys. What if they were to tell you the truth? That as long as you're in this country, any child that you have, or any offspring that you have, will not belong to you or never will. And if you try to impose your will to let that happen, you will be incarcerated. How would you really feel about reproducing after that? Because it's all a fucking lie. It's all a lie. Single motherhood, it's a lie. Notice, if they're telling you something to make you feel good, that means it can't, because we just came to the conclusion early in the video that the truth hurts. So if someone's telling you or critiquing you on something that does not hurt or doesn't sting, that would mean that it's not the truth. If they're telling single mothers, oh, you're great, you're doing such a good job, I mean, my gosh, all you have to do is literally just go to a black community. It is a matriarch, right? They're telling these women how great they are, how good they are, making them feel good about themselves. But is that the truth? It can't be the truth because the truth hurts. The truth is, no, you're doing a horrible job. You're raising nothing but convicts and whores as daughters. That's what the truth is. The truth is, you're at the front line of being of the cultural crime that you committed by these same old lies that they're telling you. That's what the truth is. Even I'm sorry I'm going on this rant here, but even in the military, you know, they tell you how it's an honorary thing to do, patriotism. Like basically, you're going to, in my opinion, you're going to fight for democracy. I appreciate all the troops doing everything. Don't get me wrong, but you can look it up yourself. They just had a article about the Air Force pilots that basically this year has been a record number in suicides between Air Force pilots, and they decided to give them some time off. But you know, the truth is, should there be pride and patriotism and actually going to fight for a democracy when the same country, the same government, and not to mention they say one of the top causes for these suicides have been family issues. And you and I know what family issues are. Family issues are you finding out his wife is cheating, he's going through a divorce, and he's getting raped. I believe soldiers should be immune from family court, from draconian family courts. I don't think military personnel should even have to go through that whole process, period. Because after all, they're serving the country and then you're turning around and you do them like this. And what if we were to tell soldiers the truth? Where we were to tell them that the truth is you're pretty much over there fighting, you're not really fighting for freedom. I think that that's a lie also, because think about this. We see it here that our freedoms, as time go by, we're losing more and more freedoms by the day, by the hour, by the minute. So if we're losing freedom, what are you over there fighting for? You can't sell freedom anymore on that because we're losing freedom. I mean, what the hell? I just had my channel suspended a week, 2 weeks ago. So is that the truth or is that a lie? And I bring this up to say this. MGTOW, red pill philosophy, black pill, and all those in between. This stuff is hard, man. This stuff is really hard. This is hard. And I'm here to tell you, especially for the newcomers or those who have not been red pill for a certain length of time, I'm letting you know that, well, the hardest part is the beginning. But it's not something where you get past it and then it goes away. Every now and then you're going to get like these red pill aftershocks where it's like a stack of bricks, a reality just slam right on your head. And you think like, man, I just thought that I was past all this. And you're really not. And MGTOW, red pill philosophy, it hurts. But guess what? The reason why it hurts is because it's the truth. That's why it hurts. That's why it's so hard. It's because it's the truth. And this is why there's a lot of men out there that they understand that this philosophy makes sense, but you can see why they don't want to partake in their life with this. They'd rather just go back to sleep. Because think about it, like there's nothing in this society, in this country that is on your side. this group, these small little niche groups that we have where we're able to, voice our opinions and get a lot of information, these spaces are coming to an end. These spaces are not going to be around too long. And everything else around you in your life is that of the Matrix. And the Matrix, the whole thing, it's a lie. It's a lie. How do we know the Matrix is a lie? It's because the Matrix does not hurt. The idea that's being sold to you about marriage does not hurt. The idea of women being sugar and spice and everything nice, that does not hurt. That makes you feel good. When in reality, these are some of the most dirty, filthy, evil, demonic human beings in the world. These women are trash, man. Literally. I would have to say way more than 90% of all of them are pretty much fucking trash. And those who are not, you just don't know what they've done yet. So it's easy to just feel like, the Matrix feels good. Hey, just work hard. Go work hard. Make sacrifices, and success will come. And think about this. You ever notice the one thing, the one word that successful or wealthy people never say? Now, what they will tell you, they will say, work hard, sacrifice, this, that. You know all the slogans they use, right? But guess the one word that all of them do have, but they would never tell you, and that word is luck. Yes, absolutely, luck plays a big part in being wealthy, along with all the other things they mentioned. But the reason why they don't want to mention the luck part of it is because luck takes away from their narcissism about it being all about them. Remember, if you work hard, that's 100% you. If you sacrifice, you made 100% of the sacrifice. All those other things they say is 100% onto the person that's done it. Now, once you say luck, all of a sudden, that means a lot of credibility goes to an outside source that has nothing to do with you. And that's why they stay away from that. They would never, every now and then you may catch one that will say the word luck. But for the most part, luck is just a part of success as hard work, I believe. And once again, they don't want to say it. Why? Because if you say the word luck, saying, listen, I worked hard, I sacrificed, and I'm lucky. See, that doesn't feel good. That does not feel good. So they don't say it. Remember, the truth hurts. That does not that just that doesn't go along with it. And this is what I mean. And these are some of the things that I was thinking about that kind of hit me like a ton of bricks. Now I know that there is a lot of false information out there in the world. I know there was a lot of lies that were told, especially to men, because remember, you have to fool the men to get them to engage in this, or none of this thing works. But the stack of bricks that came down on me was the point that all of it is one big fucking lie. All of it. All of it. Yes, it feels good to know that our mother had us out of love and nurturing, or nurturing mother, paternal spirit, and all those little things. That feels good, doesn't it? But what doesn't feel good, and which is the case for most of us, I mean, the lion's share, is that most of us were born into this world as a means, not out of love, as a means. And the reason why that won't get said is because that hurts. And because it hurts, that makes that the truth. The truth is the majority of us are here because our mothers, our grandmothers were, in the most case, could have been manipulative cunts that use pregnancy as a means, not out of love. And that's just some, the harsh realities. Because think about it. How is it everybody says, oh, my mother, she had me out of love, caring, this and that, all those little feel good, happy people things, right? Which makes no sense, because if the truth hurts and everybody just says the same thing that makes them feel good, that makes that the lie. It's nothing but a lie. Your mother sacrificed. Sacrifice what? You don't know. You don't know what the hell she did. You don't know what she did to get certain resources. She was prostituting herself off. You don't know that. You don't know where she got that money from. And these are some of the harsh things that, the harsh realities that I'm looking at myself, and it just hit me like a ton of bricks. That yes, I do know there is a matrix, but god damn it, this matrix goes very, very, very deep. What I mean is, like, almost every aspect of your life, there is a very, very high chance that the majority of it is all just one lie. Your religion, lie. How do we know? Yes, it feels good to hear a lot of scriptures, to hear it being delivered in a real inspirational way. It feels good, right? But like the example at the beginning, if the truth hurts, what does that make the religion? How do we know? How do we know we're just good as a roadkill after we die? How do we know that we're immortal? That this is just a test, and then you just go on to live forever, depending on how you behaved here? How do we know? It feels good to know, hey, I'll live forever. It feels good, doesn't it? But if you tell someone, hey, listen, this is your chance, this is your time right now, when that clock expires, your history, you're done. See, that just doesn't feel good. Does that mean that could be the truth? Because after all, it does hurt. It hurts, right? So why can't that be the truth? Why can't the truth be you have a certain amount of time here, and after that time is over, you expire, you're done? I just wanted to share this with you guys. I don't know if any of this makes sense. I'm just kind of rambling off. These have been my thoughts for the past couple of days, and my mind just kept going deeper and deeper and deeper into this, and just a ton of bricks just collapsed on me. Even with me understanding red pill philosophy, it still hits you, man. It still hits you to understand that a lot of, where you are, where you live, where you're at in life, a lot of this stuff is nothing but one big fucking lie. Between the way the people act, between the way government, corporations, everything is geared up to lie to you, to make you feel good, because everybody wants to feel good. Why? Because the truth fucking hurts. You guys take care. More videos to come. Later.